India after the Mauryas. After the end of the Mauryan dynasty, history is given by Puranas like Garga Samhita, the Mahabhashya of Patanjali, the Divyavadana, the Malvikagni Mitra of Kalidasa, and the Harshacharita. Inscriptions of Ayodhya, Vidisha, and the Bruhat give us a history of the Sunga dynasty. The history of minor ruling families is provided by their different types of coins that have been excavated all across India. Documents in the Kharoshti script found in Central Asia and Gandhara show a cultural contact between these regions. The Greek and Latin texts show trade with northwestern India. The Buddhist texts like the Milinda Panha shed some light on the Yavana king Menandar. The texts of the Han dynasties of China shed light on the Yuchis or the Kushanas of India. Even after the end of the Mauryan Empire, the maturity of reforms initiated by them ensured economic prosperity. Here is a look on the different dynasties that came to prominence after the fall of the Mauryan Empire. The Sungas. The Sungas were Brahmana officials under the Mauryans and belonged to Ujjain. After the Mauryas, Pushyamitra established the Sunga dynasty. Pushyamitra tried to revive Vedic practices and sacrifices and performed 2 Ashwamedha sacrifices. But he persecuted Buddhists. The Sungas controlled the entire Gangetic valley up to the river Narmada, but only part of the former Mauryan Empire. They fought against the Greeks and in the southeast against Kalinga. Within 100 years, they became confined only to Magad and central India. In 74 BC, the 4th ruler of the line, Devabhudi, fell victim to the conspiracy of his own Brahmana minister, Vasudeva. Vasudeva started the Kanva dynasty, but it lasted only for 4 generations, till 28 BC. The last ruler was deposed by the Andhras. Other kingdoms like Ayodhya, Kausambi, Mathura and Ahitchatra rose after the fall of the Kanvas. The local powers in North India in those times are as follows. The Audambaras in present Punjab occupied the land around the rivers of Ravi and the Bias. The Kunindas became prominent between the rivers of Bias and the Yamuna around the Shivalik hills. The Trigartas ruled between the rivers of Ravi and Satluj. The Yaudhyas ruled the territory between rivers of Satluj and Yamuna and parts of eastern Rajasthan. Lastly, the Arjunayanas, Malavas and Sibis were in different parts of Rajasthan. There are also inscriptions in the Hathi Gumpa cave of Udayagiri hill near Bhubaneswar about the Jain king by name Kharavela. Kharavela was a 3rd ruler of the Mahamehgavana family of Kalinga. This family was a branch of the ancient Chedis. Kharavela raided Magad, the Satavahana and the Pandya countries. He also undertook many public works and erected cave shelters for Jain monks on the Udayagiri hills. Local powers in the Deccan. The Satavahanas ruled the Deccan, namely Vidarbha, Eastern Deccan, Karnataka and Western Maharashtra after defeating many local rulers. The local powers in South during that period were the Cheras, who controlled the Malabar area, the Cholas, who controlled the southeastern coast and the Kaveri valley, and the Pandyas, who controlled the top of the peninsula. The Sangam texts give us information on the society, polity, economy, and ecology of these 3 kingdoms.